Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from group 4. The first I will introduce my team. The presenter are Mely Agustina, Bagas Akbar, and me, Ariski, also as moderator. Today, our group will present about the rules of word formation. So, for the first presenter, the time is yours.
Okay, in the rules of formation, there is lexical gaps. What is lexical gaps? Lexical gaps, it's basically when there is no word for something that actually the word it exists. Example, in Norway, there is no word for shallow, so we must translate it with not too deep. It means that in another language they don't have that word, but in English we have it. Or in English we don't have that word, but in another language they have the word. Another example, in French there is a word gratiner. It's meant to cook with a cheese coating. In English we don't have that word, right? So, do you get it? Okay, back to moderator.
Well, that was from our first presenter. Thank you to Mely Agustina. For the next will be continue by myself. I will explain about types of lexical gaps. The first, phonological gaps. Phonological gaps is word allowed by the phonological system of a language which do not actually exist. For example, the word him, based on phonological gaps, is read as stream. Second is morphological gaps. The meaning is no word that could exercise the morphological rules of language. For example, a river, a revision. The words a river, and a river have meaning or are in the dictionary, while for a revision itself has no meaning. So, revision is a morphological gaps. And last, third, semantic gaps. There is no word to describe a concept, things or feelings. For example is cousin. Cousin can refer to either male or female cousin. Not just for male, not just for female. It's the same, refer to female or male. Okay, that's all for me, guys. Then the next will be continue by Bagas Akbar.
Thank you for Maya and Mely for such a good presentation. So in my part, I will explain about derivational morphology. So what is derivational morphology? In Indonesian dictionary, the derivation is the affixation of basic word or affix that is not inflection to the basic form to make a word. And morphology, we get to know it, that is a branch of linguistics about morpheme, a structure of sentence or words like that. So what is derivational morphology? Derivational morphology is a type of word formation that create new lexemes either by changing syntactic categories or by adding substitutional new meaning or both to a free or a bound base. Derivation may be contrasted with the inflection on the hand or with confounding on each other. So how we get to know to traditional derivation? So first, entering the base words or in your dictionary, and second, allowing to subcategories for what combines with a transitive verb, and third, making sure that the rules to combine words and affixes give the derived words to the correct features for the result, and take care on any speaking change in a word of affix. And fourth, finding some way of specifying the meaning in terms of the meaning of word in Arabics. And I will give you the example of derivational morphology. This way. We get to know there is the affix or the base word, and this is the derivation. And from the word industry, it's gonna be changed with industries. Or again, in the second derivation is the alization. From the word industry, you're gonna change to industrialization. Industrialization. Sorry. For the conclude, derivational morphology is a little bit same with circumfixes, but the difference is in circumfixes, the words it will gonna change with the meaning. The words in the meaning, both of them will gonna change, but in the derivational morphology, it's just structure of word that is changed, not with the meaning like that. So thank you for your attention, guys. See you in another material. Bye. Annyeong yarabbun.
Alright, that's all our explanation of the rule of word formation. I hope you understand what we just explained. If there are deficiencies or errors in the material, we apologize, and to Allah we ask forgiveness. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you guys.